Good morning, guys. My name is Tana. Welcome to day 5 of this week's morning yoga challenge. I hope you're feeling good this morning. Today we're going to take it nice and slow to begin. Let's come to lie down on our backs. So come onto your mat. Let's draw the spine all the way down. Relax the back line of the body into the earth. And then draw your knees into your chest. Wrap your hands around your knees and your shins, and we'll begin to sway the body from side to side. You can close your eyes here if you feel comfortable to do so, or just soften the gaze. Relax the shoulders, the jaw, allow the head to feel heavy. Begin to become aware of your breath. Notice how the breath feels inside of the body. I invite you to think about what you'd like to bring into the day. And if that thing could be condensed into one word, what would the word be? Take one more full breath in through the nose. On the exhale, let it go out through the mouth. And then bring yourself back to center, back to stillness, and cross the right foot over the left thigh, coming into figure 4. Interlace your hands around the left shin or the left thigh and begin to draw that left leg into the heart space. Keep firming the shoulders into the floor and soften the lower back into the mat as well, if that's accessible to you. Keeping the upper back nice and relaxed, unclenching your jaw. Take a breath here. Release the interlace of the hands and let's cross over to the other side. Left foot on right thigh. Take whatever variation works for you here. Keep that left foot flexed as we get into the outer line of the hip. On the breath out, release and drop your feet down to the floor. Bring your feet so they're hip width apart. Lower the hands down onto the mat and then press into all 4 corners of your feet and come up into bridge pose. Squeeze your sit bones and really firm into the edges of your feet as you elevate the pelvis up to the sky. See if you can bring your chest up a little bit closer towards your chin. One more full round of breath. Nice and slowly lower your spine down to the floor and draw your knees into your chest, and let's begin to rock backwards and forwards on the spine. A few rounds here. We'll come up to meet in Sukhasana, a cross-legged seat, placing the right foot in front of your left. Lengthen your spine, relax the shoulders down and back, and then extend the arms up to the sky. Inhale. Find length. On the exhale, lower the left hand down to the left side and reach the right hand up and over. Anchor down through the right sit bone as we breathe into that right side, creating more space in the side body, waking up the lateral line. Begin to lower the right hand down to the floor, and then we'll begin to walk both of the hands out in front of you. Lowering the hands or maybe even the forearms down to the earth. Take a fold over your legs. Don't worry about how low you go. Just see if you can lengthen your lower back and keep your sit bones grounded, surrendering into the shape, inviting a bit of softness here. Imagining that the breath is traveling all the way up the spine. On your next breath in, look forwards and begin to walk your hands over to the right side. Drop the right hand down and extend the left hand up and over. And tuck your chin, relax your face as we create space in the other side. Inhale, lengthen, and then reach up a little bit further. On the end of your breath, come back to center and roll over your knees to find tabletop position on all fours. So bring your wrists beneath your shoulders, knees beneath your hips. Spread the webbing of your fingers wide. A few rounds of cat-cow. Inhale to lift the heart forwards. Exhale, curl the tailbone down to the floor, round the upper back. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, contract round the spine. One more round. Inhale, broaden the collarbones. Exhale, contract. Beautiful. Come back to a neutral spine. And then extend the right hand up to the sky. Reaching the right hand all the way up and opening up the chest. So really bringing that opening into the collarbones and into the front and side lines of the body. Thread the needle under the left arm, drop the right cheek to the floor and walk the left hand out in front of you. And drawing that right shoulder down, creating space in the scapula, the upper back. Take a full round of breath here. Directing the breath into the sides. Start walking your left hand back, press into the earth, and extend the right hand up to the sky. Exhale, drop the right hand back down. Find your tabletop position. Moving on to the other side, inhale to extend the left hand up. Create space. And thread the needle under the right arm, drop the left cheek down. Right hand walks out in front of you. Start walking your right hand back, press into the earth and extend the left hand up. Inhale, find length. Exhale, drop the left hand down. And then we'll send the sit bones all the way up and back to downward facing dog. Rooting down through your hands, begin to walk out your dog, bending one leg and straightening out the other. Finding a bit of space in our hips and the back lines of the legs, the calves, the hamstrings. 2 more breaths. Find stillness in your shape. And then extend the right leg up to the sky, 3-legged dog. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Really breathing into that side. Straighten out the right leg and then step in between your hands to find a low lunge. Drop the left knee down to the floor and extend the arms up. Inhale, find length. Keeping the back toes curling under, rise all the way up into a high lunge. Draw the tailbone down. Relax the shoulders down and back. And take a vertical twist to the right. Right hand behind you, left hand in front of you. Inhale. On the exhale, draw your hands back to center and then come straight into warrior 2 to the side. Heel to arch alignment. Exhale, reverse your warrior, reach up and over. Keep firming into that front foot. Find length through the side body. And then drop the right forearm to the right thigh in your side angle. Extend that left arm up and over and draw those ribs in a little bit so they're not popping out. On your next breath in, swivel to the front of the mat to find a low lunge. Inhale, draw the chest forwards. And step it back to a plank pose. Chaturanga, elbows to outer ribs. Inhale, upward facing dog, draw the chest forwards. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips up and back. On your next breath in, extend the left leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Straighten out that leg and find a low lunge. Stepping in between the palms, drop the right knee to the mat and sweep the arms up. Draw the navel in as we create space in the spine and the hips. On your next breath in, rise all the way up into your high lunge. Find length. Exhale, split your hands, right hand in front of you, left hand behind you. Bring that opening into the chest. Broaden your collarbones. Inhale, come back to center and find warrior two to the side. Press into the edge of that right foot. Sink a little bit lower in your warrior. And exhale, reverse. Breathing into the left lower ribs, create space. Side angle, left forearm to left thigh. Feel that length in the side body. Keep reaching the right palm up and over. Glue your fingers together. Allow the breath to just flow in and out, nice and easy. And then swivel over to the front of your mat to find a low lunge. Take a breath here. Plant the hands down to the floor and step it back to a plank position. Move through a vinyasa of your choice, chaturanga, to up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips up and back. Draw your heart closer towards your thighs. Firm into the knuckles of your hands. And then begin to elevate your heels off the floor. Drop your knees down to the floor and sit back in a virasana pose. On your shins, place your hands on your thighs. Relax the shoulders down and back. On your next breath in, slide your legs over to the right side and then extend both of your legs out in front of you. Straightening them out, flex your feet, bring the hands out alongside the hips, press into your hands and let's find reverse tabletop shape. So drawing those hips up, really rooting down through your feet, lift your chest up towards your chin. So your shoulders should be almost directly in line with your wrists and your knees over your feet. Take one more breath here, see if you can elevate the pelvis up a little bit higher. Start bending your knees and drop your sit bones all the way back down to the earth. Cross your feet, find a cross-legged seat, Sukhasana. Let's connect the palms at the heart space and bring it all in together, thinking about that intention that you might have set at the beginning of your practice. Inhale through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. Thank you guys for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you feel a little bit energized and ready for your day. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 6.